You know, I have people who are dedicated to thumbsing down my videos and live streams. So I would appreciate people be dedicated to liking the streams that I took the time to do because I didn't have to do it. Shout out to Trevon with the super chat. Appreciate that, man. Some of you may not like it, but you know, I am taking the time to do this. We're going to talk about these two on the screen. One of them is incarcerated, which is Foogiano. And the other one, Renni, is out free. And he proposed, I guess he sent her a engagement ring. She posted about it on social media. We're going to get into that. And I'm going to tell you why these women love these struggle relationships, even though they claim that they don't like struggle relationships. But a lot of them, especially, you know, I can't really say that. You know, Renni's melanated. She has some melanin, you know. And one of the things I didn't know until recently is that she's from the great state of South Carolina, which is interesting, you know. But we have a lot of people who actually are from here that end up branching out and doing other things. But shout out to the moderators and the channel members. I'll probably be making a few moderators soon. I've had to take a few wrenches. If you're not showing up, if you're not supporting, why you got a wrench? All right. And make sure you become a member of this channel as well. All right. Shout out to the people that support me on Patreon. I'm still putting up exclusive content. The podcast will return, but it may return on Patreon. I want the podcast to be different. Maybe adding a co-host. I don't know yet, but you'll see it when you see it, I guess. Let's see who's here. True, Dwayne, Jalon, B Fierce, 88, Straight Fire, 88, Zeke, Derek, Ernest, Free My Grandma, Snake Eyes, Gerald, Najee. Let's see. Sydney. Choctaw, Montana. Ramir, TJ. Let's see. Samurai. Shout out to Jeff Baptiste. Shout out to TJ Hanna, both with super chats. Thumbs down crew never wins. Salute, Jay. Salute to you, man. Thanks. Yeah, the thumbs down crew will never win, and they will never get into the kingdom of heaven. Shout out to Brian. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, I be seeing these idiots thumbsing down videos as soon as I post them.
Thumbs down crew never wins.
And what they
Salute, Jay.
Salute, man. They don't understand that the views still count. The views still count. No matter what you're doing, the views still count. And they don't understand this. I mean, some of the nonsensical things that some of you people do is why you're where you're at, why you will never be successful. You don't have success in you. You have failure in you. That's why you hate, watch other people. That's why you leave dumb comments. I see it every day. Sometimes I even like looking at my comment section because I see the ignorance. I don't know who y'all are talking to. And then you got people, listen, let me say this too, because I need to say this. My email is not a comment section. Stop sending me emails giving me comments on videos when you should go to the video and leave your comment there. Sending me your comments of a video or a live stream that you may or disagree with or agree with because you think you're more intelligent than me, don't do that. You make yourself look bad. Go build an audience if you want people to hear you so much. Sending me emails that I'm not gonna read your email. I know what I'm saying. Why? If you think you're more intelligent than me, go make your own videos. Because some of you keep doing it and you think you're intelligent, you're just going to get blocked. I don't read that shit. I skimmed through it. I'm like, look at this. Look at this bozo. And you're intelligent? I never send people emails with commentary. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Now, if you have maybe a critique or something, you send me email. Why would you send me the link to the video when I know you're sending me your comment because you want me to see your comment? I don't care what you have to say. Leave it in the comment section. That's what the comment section is for. You can talk to all the people in the comment section. Why are you sending it to me? I'm not about to have no back and forth with you. You need to build an audience first before I have a conversation with you. You know, all these people think they're smarter and more intelligent, but you don't have an audience. You obviously are not that intelligent. You don't have that much to say. Again, let's get the lights up. Because you know, I'm speaking to the ignorant, because we know we have a lot of ignorant women out here who get into these useless relationships with these useless males and they waste their life. So we have a lot of useless people. We got useless people who do useless things, and we have useless women dating useless men who are locked up, men who are in jail, thinking that there's going to be a different result. Now, this particular female that you see on the screen, her name is Renni Rucci. She's a quote-unquote stripper turned rapper. And she was dating this rapper right here named Foogiano. Now, Foogiano is serving a 5-year prison sentence. And you may have seen her name out there before because she's the female that Trey Songz posted in his IG stories. And people started to wonder whether she had relations with him. I don't think she ever denied it, and neither did Trey Songz. But this fool, Foogiano, decided he wanted to make threats towards Trey Songz. And Trey Songz sort of kind of laughed it off. Because this guy's in jail. What damage is he going to do? What people are you going to send out to Trey Songz? Why are you dudes wifing up strippers? Prison, bro. None of these women who date men who are locked up are actually not having relations. These women have high sex drives too. And they're not just servicing themselves. They're dealing with other men. Especially celebrity men. You think she's going to turn that down? She's on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She's from South Carolina, so I know she has that naive spirit. Most of these chicks in South Carolina got naive spirits. As soon as they go to a bigger city or they're around other celebrities, especially celebrity men, they lose their minds. Okay, it says I'm having an issue with the stream. It says I'm having an issue with the stream. Is the stream, is everything flowing good in the stream? Hold on, let me set up some of these windows. Hold on. Says everything good. Again, can we get the lights up? I shouldn't even be saying nothing until the lights get up. Shouldn't be saying nothing. Like, what the fuck? What's going on here? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. This is her Instagram. And she posted this. Renni Rucci, she posted this video to her Instagram. And she's getting all these congratulations for her struggle love relationship. And let's see if I can play it here. That's her getting the gifts, I guess, courtesy of him and whomever is handling his business while he's locked up. Sent her this. Let's go. Guess that birthday stuff. Let's see. That's the engagement ring that he sent her. He sent her this engagement ring while he's doing his 5-year bid. He may not do all 5 years. He might do half of it, and you know, if it's good behavior. But that's the ring. He said, this is a guy who's trying to wife up a scripper turned rapper who may have had relations with Trey Songz. I want y'all to understand, Trey Songz knew that she was in a whole relationship with this guy, Foogiano. But he put up a picture of her in his IG stories because these guys like to, you know, they like to brag too. They like to brag too. And this guy done went and bought this chick a ring with chocolates and you know, I mean, you know, but I guess, you know, these women, they lie about their struggle love and how they hate struggle love, right? Y'all see these women get on social media, especially you two talking about, I don't want no more struggle relationships. Well, if he was a rapper, it would be a struggle relationship that you would accept, right? But if he's a regular guy, right? If he is not a guy that's in these streets and, you know, out here rapping, you know, you're not going to hold those type of guys down, right? That's struggle love. But you literally got women who are, this woman, I guess she done got this dude's ring on her finger, you know? So I guess she's going to wait 5 years. You really think this chick going to wait 5 years and hold him down? She's going to come up with some excuse to break up with this guy. Well, in reality, she actually doesn't because he's in jail. She's not. So she can be single and do what she want to do. While he's believing that she's being faithful to him. See, you guys are dumb if you think these women are being faithful to you while you're incarcerated. They're not being faithful to you. You done bought this chick a ring. You're trying to wife up a scripper turned rapper who's on a reality show who has a bunch of these rappers and R&B singers and whomever hitting her up. And again, chicks from South Carolina are very naive. Yes, they are. And they're very starstruck. And I don't see any difference with her whatsoever. I really don't. Just because she's a little bit seasoned as far as the industry a little bit, she has a following, that don't mean nothing. So you really think, so what she ain't, listen, man, unless she's going to be voluntarily celibate for 5 years, this guy's delusional. You need to let her go, bro. I mean, you can still be cool with her. She can visit you. She can send you stuff. Y'all can talk on the phone. But if you really think that this chick is going to be faithful to you for 5 years, you're out of your mind, bro. Trey Songz already put up a picture of her in her IG stories. That's because, bro, he don't respect you, dude. And she don't either. And the sad part is she probably hit Trey Songz up. Do you know how grimy and dirty these chicks can be? And you trying to wife her up? What is wrong with you guys, man? She's from Irmo. Oh, geez. She's from Irmo. You know what I'm saying? You got these racially ambiguous chicks, man. I'm telling you, man. This chick's been turned off for a minute. These racially ambiguous chicks from these small towns. Oh, man. She's starstruck, man. 1 million followers don't mean nothing. And you think she's going to hold you down for 5 years? Let her go, man. Listen, when you get out, you're going to have plenty of options, bro. These women love felons. They love dudes who do bids. The dudes in prison, they always got women. You know, especially when they get out. I mean, they have better options than most successful men have. You see, we gotta, you know, The regular everyday guy got to go to dating coaches. We got to go to dating coaches, but not these dudes that get locked up. They got women while they're in jail. They got plenty of women when they get out. Bro, you're going to have as many options as you want when you get out. You know? Now, Irma ain't that bad. Irma's not that bad. I was just joking, but Irma's not the biggest place. Some of these small towns, man, got a lot of naive chicks, man, that get starstruck. That's all. It could be anywhere. It can be in, whatever, But it's just that you guys are delusional if you think these women are gonna hold you down. They're out getting dizzy too. She has a high drive, man. She has cravings. And she got dudes from everywhere trying to get at her, man. She ain't put not one dude on blast yet about hitting her up while she's in a relationship. You know why? Because she's fielding offers. She's single, bro. She's single. And you guys are delusional if you think that these chicks are not out doing them. Look at this chick, man. You really think, yeah, Irma's out there near Columbia, So she probably spent more time in Columbia than anything. But you really think that this chick gonna sit up here and wait for you, bruh? Oh, no, bruh. Man, this chick is not waiting on you, man. Why? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? This chick is not gonna wait on you, bro. She's not waiting on you. She for everybody. She's for all of us. And some of you guys are delusional, man, and you really think that if you give her all this stuff, look at this. You give her all this stuff that perhaps you're giving her more, that then she's never going to want to leave. And again, I get it. You locked up. You want somebody to be there for you. But, bro, Trey Songz smashed. Everybody, that's why you got mad, because you knew it was true. You knew it was true. Now, she probably done lied to you and said it wasn't true privately. But I don't think publicly she's denied it because she knows it's true. And Trey Songz probably ain't the only one. She's a scripper. She's an ex-scripper. And with their mentality, ain't no telling what her body count is. Ain't no telling who she done been with. You guys be thinking because she with you, all of a sudden she's a brand new chick that's only there for you. Bro, these chicks have been ran through before you got to them. They've been in the streets way before you got to them. But you see this racially ambiguous chick that's thick, you dudes lose your mind. Bruh, she's been out here. And she from South Carolina, so I know she done been around. No, she done been around, man. Shoot, they don't miss here. They don't miss an essence. They don't miss. But you dudes is out here trying to wipe these girls up, man. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I understand you're locked up. You're going to do a couple. You think you're only going to be doing a couple. I think she believes he's going to get out soon, maybe a year or two. He'll be able to get out. Maybe, these guys have been able to make things happen. These rappers have been able to make things happen. But maybe she thinks he's not going to be in there very long. Maybe she doesn't care because she's already doing her. She's already doing her, man. And I just hope you guys understand that these women have no loyalty to anybody but themselves. This same female put her own, I believe she put her own family, home mother on blast. Because I think her mother mentioned how she may not be the best mother and she just went in on her mother. Like, they have only loyalty to herself, to themselves. She also said that she sleeps around with women They putting prostitution on TV now, new fashion. Oh, she sleeps with women too. That really don't surprise me. These chicks go both ways. A lot of these industry chicks definitely go both ways. They like some of everything. Yeah, we know these chicks definitely go both ways. Listen, most of them chicks on Love and Hip Hop go both ways. Unless you Fabulous is girlfriend, wife, whatever. She only deals with Fabulous, allegedly. So, but most of these other chicks, they sleep, they screw anything. And they push that. They push that whole women sleeping with women, and you know what I'm saying? Slur culture, lesbian culture. I did a Patreon exclusive about lesbianism, right? And I talked about the how lesbianism is rising in this country, or these women are just sleeping with anything. Like, these women have no morals, anything, and they will sleep with anything. And that's why you dudes got to be careful. You got to be careful, man. And thinking that these chicks are going to be loyal to you, and they're just only going to be there for you, and they're not going to seek anything else outside of that. You are wasting your time trying to wife up one of these industry thizzots, okay? One of these industry slowers, okay? You're wasting your time. There's plenty of women that look like her.
These struggling industry beta males never learn.
Appreciate that, see truth. But again, you got these rappers. They ain't never been nowhere. They've never seen. I guess they've never seen a chick like Renni Rucci, light skinned, thick. I guess they ain't never seen that before. You would think somebody that's from, I believe he's from Atlanta. I know he's from Georgia, Foogiano. These women would be a dime a dozen, especially in Atlanta. Okay, where they need heteros. No, I ain't gonna go there, but there's just a lot to choose from. And these dudes ready to wife up the first light-skinned and thick chick they be with. It's like, bro, there's plenty of them. Especially, again, if you're in a city like Atlanta or Houston or Miami. They're everywhere, man. Why are you wasting your time on a chick that's going to be screwing other men anyway? And that's the problem, man. But again, that's your life. That's your life. You do whatever you want to do, bro. Hope it work out for you. I hope it work out for you, because you've already tried to. You got mad at Trey Songz because he posted your girls because he doesn't respect you, and she doesn't either. They probably laughed about what they may have done because they don't respect you. And you wifing up a chick that ain't got no respect for you, bro. Listen, man, I'm not gonna wife up no woman who's getting posted by another guy who knows I'm with her. I'm all over her page. She's holding me down, but you posted my chick with no caption? For what? Is you working with her? And that's what these guys are doing, man. Y'all are looking lame out here. And let me say something to a lot of you guys that are in relationships right now and y'all married. Y'all think because you put it down in the bedroom that your woman ain't going nowhere. Bro, your woman is looking elsewhere, trust me. Just because, again, you think that she's been with you for so long that she would never, ever cheat on you or look elsewhere. I mean, she would, but it's going to be for either she's looking to get out that relationship, she wants to land with somebody, or she wants to be able to get back at you for something. Because a lot of women, they will take your shit and then they will use it to deal with other men. So you have to look at that aspect of it, man. But when it annoys me when I see women get on this platform and they talk about struggle love. What is struggle love, right? What is struggle love supposed to be? To me, struggle love is when you have these women holding down men who they consider dusty. And listen, let me tell a lot of you heifers something, especially you heifers on YouTube, making all these goofy, dumb videos pointing the finger. If you date and marry a man who's considered dusty, who's not the man of that house, who is not the guy who is the leader, the head of household, whatnot, he's a guy who's heavily dependent on you, then you're dusty by association. You are dusty by association. I don't care how you make yourself look, how you put yourself together. If the dude you with is the epitome of the type of males you claim that you hate, you're dusty by association. So I don't want to hear nothing about struggle love when your relationship is what struggle love really is. You're with the guy that you're carrying. But that's what you want because you want to be in control. You want to be smarter than him. And then you want to pretend like he's smarter than other men. No, he's not. He's a dumb idiot that you sleep with every night. And then you get on this platform talking about who's dusty, who's broke, who's lame, who's ashy. Look right next to you. Look at your child's father. That's who you need to look at. You're dusty by association. No matter how much you get on here and lie and try to pretend like your life is so much better, your life isn't. You're just like everybody else. The same women that you call pick-me's and all that. You're a pick-me. Look at who you with. Look at who your baby's father is. So when they get on here and they say what they're saying, all you have to do is look at them and you have to laugh. I laugh when I hear these chicks get on here and they want to talk about, especially want to talk about black men and what we are, what we aren't. But their life story is about dealing with the same men that they claim that they hate, and they love it because people become set in their ways. So when you are out here becoming a single mother by a guy that you would deem a dusty or you would deem a lame, let me tell you something. To me, lame isn't about being educated. There's a lot of lame street dudes too. There's a lot of lame, lame can go a different directions, And a lot of these chicks have dealt with lame street dudes, quote unquote, but a lot of these guys ain't street. They're just broke. They ain't got nowhere to go. So they become hobos. But yeah, a lot of you heifers are dusty by association. You want to get on here. You want to disassociate yourself and talk about how, especially us as melanated men, we're not this and we're not that, but your child's father is nothing more than a breeder. He's nothing more than a dusty. Your husband or boyfriend, he is what you complain about, and you can't run from it. I don't care what. Listen, you can get on here every day, twice a day, and talk about how bad us as melanated men are, but look who you sleep with. It cancels out everything that you say because you're weird and you're stupid. A lot of you heifers are crazy. You're out of your mind and you need therapy, but you need to get rid of that dusty first. Don't make no more videos on YouTube without you getting rid of that first. A lot of you need psychological help. I don't allow the rhetoric of these people, and I say these people, to ever get to me because I know that they are hypocrites. Most of these chicks are hypocrites. You know what's funny? Women will hate a guy, right? They will attack him, but as soon as they get around him, their demeanor will change, right? Their demeanor will change.
No matter how good the D, these women will seek more.
Oh yeah, Robert, appreciate that. Because, man, they will hate a guy for 23 hours out of the day, but on that 24th hour, they'll be calling him, I guarantee you. Just like these women talk about who's toxic and who's not. But when they get horny, guess who they calling? That same toxic dude that they claim they don't like. Because they have that regret that they have to go back to him in order to get satisfied sexually. None of these heifers are healing. All of them are weird, and a lot of them need psychological help. And they get on here and they want to talk about who's dusty and who's broke. But look who you with. Look who your child's father is. Look who you're married to. Why are you women dating men in jail? You got a female called Akbar V, right? I believe she was FaceTiming the dude in prison. Y'all are so desperate. What the hell is going on? You think I'm going to waste my time trying to date a woman in prison? I don't care how good she looking. I know some of you dudes are probably out here chit-chatting with heifers on in jail right now, like the dude from what's that show called? Married? No, it wasn't Married at First. Is it not? Is it 90 Day Fiance? It's the guy that why can I think of the show now? I did a stream on it that they flagged, and the guy was talking to the Caucasian girl in jail, right? And as soon as she got out, she played him, right? Because she has a big butt for a white girl, he lost all senses. Lost all senses. Why are y'all dating people in jail? Wouldn't you want to spend your time with somebody that you can physically see, that you could physically screw? Love after lockup, right? Love after lockup. How can I forget I did a stream on it? YouTube like, oh no, we cannot. But y'all out here dating women in jail. But you got women out here trying to date men in jail. Yes, I've seen Akbar V. Man, she's so talk about being desperate. Man, that chick is desperate. And that chick is desperate. But yeah, man, why are y'all trying to date people in jail, man? What the hell? Yeah, you got the chick Akbar V FaceTiming some guy in jail. And by the way, these dudes in jail be having cell phones and video games and computers. I don't know what states them in, man. Some of these states, man, they don't give you shit. But, some of these jails, they let you have some everything. But y'all out here FaceTiming and trying to date people in jail. You see a few photos, you do lose your mind. Yeah, there are some attractive women in prison. But I don't know what it is, but women be heavily drawn to men in jail, man. Is it because they keep themselves in shape? And y'all attracted to them physically? But you get that outside of somebody being in jail. Jail ain't jail no more, but I'm still not going right. Jail has changed. Jail has changed a lot, man. I'm seeing all types of videos from prison. I'm like, how are these videos from jail, man? They in their own computers, cell phones, taking selfies. Seen jail video, bro had an app on his phone. Say jail men are aggressive. That could be the case, but you have to be aggressive in jail. You can't be weak in jail. You have to be aggressive. You can't be weak when you're around other men in that environment. You cannot. But I mean, listen, when you're out here choosing to hold down men in jail, you can't talk about other people's situations. You can't critique other people's relationships. Look at your situation. Your situation. Julius Gray says, used to work in a prison, inmates are living it up. I bet they are. They screwing the female guards. They're able to live stream. That's why they ain't afraid to go to jail no more. They'll go in, probably do some months, get right back out. It'll be like nothing happened. They still updating their statuses and posting pictures. You know, it's a different world, I guess. But the struggle love narrative does not come from men. We as men, we're getting blamed for women not wanting to be in struggle relationships. Like us as melanated men, you have these melanated women especially, they talk about struggle love. They talk about struggle relationships. There's nothing more struggle than dating a guy who's in and out of jail, who's constantly in trouble, who has a bunch of kids by a bunch of different women. All right. And you choose that life. You choose that life. You know, and the thing is that they talk about how men are visual, right? I think women are visual, but I think women are stuck in their ways and they want to match what they feel like other women do. Shout out to Jonathan Holmes. And I just want y'all to understand, man, this struggle love thing is something that women choose. You don't have to date a guy who's in and out of jail. You don't have to date a guy who's known to be abusive, who's known to be a womanizer. You choose to date guys like that. But the narrative is that they didn't know he would be that way. You didn't know that he was in the streets. You didn't know he done spent time in and out of jail, that he has multiple baby mamas, that he's a cheater, that he may have a drinking problem. You didn't know this, but you claimed that you was cool with him before you got together. So you didn't know all these things? Yes, you did. You knew how flawed he was, and you wanted that. A lot of these women want flawed men. A lot of these women want flawed men. They don't want men with common sense and logic, because there's a lot of logical men out here that a lot of you women don't even want, because you want to feel like you're the intelligent one, that you're in control. And you can't take the risk of being with a man that's going to put you in your place and not make you feel important, not important, but make you feel like you're in control, that you're the intelligent one. That's why they like to call men who are educated lames, because they don't want intelligent men. They want dumb brutes. That's basically what they want, brutes. A lot of these women prefer a brute that they can control, or they think they can control. But you got to understand, a guy that has no equity in that relationship can easily leave. He can easily leave, and there's nothing you can really do. Like, there's a video of a female pounding on the car. I may do a stream about it tomorrow, or post this video. She's pounding on her baby father's car because he wouldn't come outside. First off, why are you putting this much energy into a guy that you broke up with? Is it because you know he's screwing other women? He's not screwing you no more? If it's about child support, let the courts handle it. Why are you beating on this car? Is it because you missed that Dizzy? Is that what you missed? You missed that Dizzy? He giving it to somebody else. You don't like it? Like, come on now. So wait a minute. So Kat, are you telling me that you used the things that we say to ask questions? You know, that could be irritating at times when chicks ask you like a whole bunch of questions they probably should have asked you at the beginning of the relationship. But yeah, man, these women want brutes, man. They want guys who are not going to ask any questions, who are going to just do what they say. And I'm telling you, dude, stop being brutes and stop letting these women tell you what to do and control you. If she don't want you, there's millions and billions of other women out here. There's more of them than there is of us. So if they don't want to deal with you, there's plenty of other women you can deal with. If a woman wants an idiot with a criminal record that can't get a job, can't file taxes because he owes child support, then let her get that guy. But when he ruins her and her life, she has nobody but herself to blame. A lot of these heifers are getting with men who are ruining their lives. So you should be happy that they didn't want to date you. I don't want to be with no woman that has been ruined by these men. There's a bunch of 40-something-year-old women, 50-something-year-old women that have dated nothing but idiots for years, and now all of a sudden they want a change of scenery. They want to hop the fence, especially in the melanated community. They want to go and date Brad. Well, Brad don't want you like that either. He sensed you. You know, he has a radar for broken ass heifers. So why would he want you either? Y'all in y'all 40s and 50s with grandchildren talking about how you want to hop the fence and learn how to date others. When you're a broken mess, you're only going to be used to sleep with. Not going to take you seriously. You're a ruined woman. Older men are not going to take you seriously. You've ruined your life dating. You're dating these mentally unstable males with no father in their life, daddy issues, mama issues. And you spent 20, 30, 40 years dating these guys. Nothing is going to change no matter what the guy's ethnicity looks like. You're going to be alone and you're going to stay alone. You're going to be raising them grandkids into adulthood. That's what you're going to be doing. It's over for you. I don't care how many pills you learn how to take. You should have learned how to be a better woman before you ruined your life dating these idiotic brutes. Facts. Sick of you heifers getting on here talking about struggle love. Your life is a struggle. Hold on a second. Y'all are getting on here talking about struggle love and how you want to hop the fence and you want to go ruin another group of men. Because that's what these women do. They learn how to be toxic and they go and they take their toxic venom with them. It don't stay. So when you can't get a man who's free, then you want to go to prison. Then you want to date men in prison. Y'all are this pathetic, man. This pathetic, man. This just pathetic, man. You're toxic no matter where you go.
Damaged goods at best.
Right, Jack. Damaged goods at best. You got women dating men who are taking the lives of their children, abusing their children, but they want to blame men for that. No, blame yourself for being thirsty for that dysfunctional, broken, mentally unstable, mental midget that you chose a relationship with. Women know a stable-minded man when they see it. They just don't want that because they're broken. So they want to be in a relationship with another broken man. Well, the results are not going to be good. They're not going to be good. Most of y'all are going to be highly disappointed. You're going to be highly disappointed. Hey, heifers making stupid-ass videos talking about who's struggling and who's not. Why are you single? Why haven't you went and gotten help for your mental illness? A lot of y'all need help. You're floundering. Your life sucks. You're hopeless.
Jaye, I love the fact that I'm a good man that's lame. I can go to work, take care of my priorities, and go home in peace without the bulls and women.
Absolutely, Harbor. St. Langan, appreciate that. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with being lame and living a regular, normal life and not having drama. You're not mentally ill. You're not toxic. So therefore, you're going to live a better, happier life than the rest of these people. These people are on medication. These people refuse to get psychological help. These people have mommy issues, daddy issues, man issues. Their life is just in a very bad state. Nobody wants them, no matter what the race is. You think I'm lying? There's a whole sphere of men from over the fence that says we don't want you either. And they've been saying that since before I made videos. It's ridiculous, the pathetic nature of how these women have, how far they have sunken. And y'all want to get on here and you want to talk about us. Fix your life first before you come talking about anybody. Your life is terrible. You're in a bad state. Nobody wants you. Your self-hatred shows every single day. You can't get a man or keep one. You're a side chick at the most. And that's where you're going to be. That's where your position in life is, to be somebody's side chick. You're the one we call after 1 a.m. And maybe once a week, maybe on a Saturday, maybe a Saturday afternoon, if I ain't got nothing going on, ain't got to do nothing with the wife or the girlfriend, then maybe I'll see you then. Maybe on Sunday. But other than that, that is your position. You deal with men on their terms. And then you get on here like you have all this value. You have no value. You're valueless. That's why you're so bitter and saying some of the dumbest shit on social media. A lot of y'all have to understand that your life is where it is because of you. You can blame the men all you want to, but you chose to get with those men. You chose to deal with men who are womanizers and abusers. You chose that guy. You saw that in him, and you cannot tell me you did not. Every guy you dealt with was abusive? That don't sound right. A lot of you heifers screwed your own life up. Stop pointing the finger. And you want to talk about who's struggling, who's dusty. Look right next to you. Look at you staring at your phone, hoping some guy that you're dealing with calls or texts you. Because the only value you have in life is that guy you deal with. You value him more than you value yourself. And then you wonder why, if you get pregnant by this guy, he doesn't want anything to do with you. Because you only value the type of men that you can get around. You don't value yourself. That's why your life sucks and it's going to continue to suck. You bring nothing to society. You're just another female trying to look like somebody else. Trying to be like somebody else, trying to talk like somebody else. Why you have us sound the same? Like, a lot of these chicks even sound the same. Like, you have no identity. None. What's your identity? What is your identity? You don't have one. But you have so much to say about everybody else. But look at yourself in the mirror. Look at what you have become. Before you get on here and you point the finger at anybody. Now, to what I was saying earlier, originally, with the title. Y'all females are holding down men who, if they were out free, they'd probably be screwing other women too. You mean to tell me you're going to put your life on hold for a man who's in jail for 5 years? Only your westernized woman does stuff like this. Especially these melanated women. Y'all deal with men who are incarcerated, who have other baby mamas. You're comfortable with that type of life, with all that drama. That never has made any sense. Well, it makes sense now. It didn't. A few years ago, it didn't. But I see it's because you want a love and hip hop type of life. And that's the most pathetic thing I have ever seen. You're pathetic, but also your ideology is pathetic. You're trying to have a love and hip hop lifestyle. What a joke. A lot of y'all are jokes. You really are. Your life is upside down because of you, not nobody else. Stop blaming other people for why your life is where it is. Your life is the way it is because you put yourself in that situation. And I have no respect for you whatsoever. And I'm willing to call you out and be harsh with you because somebody needs to. Y'all out here trying to have a loving hip hop relationship. You're out here chasing rappers. That's where your life is.
These females only want to date black men that are in and out prison. Then they want to say, it ain't no good brothers out here.
Mm-hmm.
Crying for sympathy.
Right. They cry for sympathy when those relationships fail. When that black man has moved on, doesn't want to deal with them anymore, they lose their minds and they want to blame all black men. No, blame the black men you love and you chase after. It's not up to black men to make you feel good about yourself, about your failures with black men. So, it's your fault why your relationship don't work. You get with these guys, you want a loving hip hop relationship, and you get that. The messiness is crazy, man. And again, these are the choices that you choose. And that's why when a lot of your relationships fail, y'all want to run to social media. I just shake my head, I chuckle because I know that you are trying to blame all of us for why the guys that you choose end up breaking up with you, using you, getting you pregnant, dumping you. And no, okay, men without kids should not have to date no single mothers. I would say no. I'm not in the business of saving a single mother, and neither should you. None of us should be out here trying to save no single mothers. We're not in the business for that. Because there's plenty of women that don't have children. And what's sad is that you got women in their mid-20s with like 4 kids, man. And they still haven't, they still look good. That's the thing. And because of that, they think that they don't care how that perception is going to be. They think that despite having a bunch of kids, there's always going to be a man that they want that's going to wife them up. They all believe this shit, even though it's more of them than it is of us. And the thing is, these women still have a thing for their exes. They can't go a day without talking about one of their exes that they wish they could be with, but they're not with anymore. I remember there was a girl I went to high school with, right? I always thought she looked good. I hadn't seen her in years. But one day I was in a store. I think I was walking out. And I saw her walk in. She looked the same. Face-wise, body-wise, right? But she had like 3 little kids walking behind her. And I'm like, them kids look like they're at least 1 year, maybe 2 years apart from each other. And they're little kids. And I'm like, this chick has to be in her early to mid-20s at the time. Maybe around 24, 25. And you got all them kids. But because she still may look good, she doesn't think that's going to matter. See, that's that small-minded, thinking. The only man that she's going to be able to get is one of these broke-ass males that they're used to, that they have to take care of because he becomes another bill. They might as well put him on a tax return, borrowing her car. Those are the guys they're attracted. As long as they are physically attracted to the guy, they will give him a lot of leeway. So these women, they get to the point to where they'll date men that they're just attracted to. They don't care whether he can successfully help them get out of being above the poverty line. They don't care about that. They just care about whether they're attracted to him or not. They don't know if he's going to be a good stepdad or nothing. He can't contribute financially, but they just want a guy they're going to be attracted to. They want to still be able to attract the men that they're attracted to. That's the only thing that matters to them. It doesn't matter whether he has a good job, whether he can help support her and her family. And you know what I'm saying? Her and her family. It's all about whether she's attracted to him or not. That's the only thing that matters to her. So he'll deal with her for a few months and then he'll break up with her and get with somebody else. That's where their life is right now. Why would you as a woman want to work hard just to take care of a grown man and your children? Driving out your gas while you're at work, eating up the food that you cooked the night before. Those are the guys that you're with because you just only care about whether you are attracted to him. You don't care whether he can financially support himself and help you. You just care about whether he looks good enough, whether he's tall enough, right? That's the only thing they care about. And he's going to be with her a total of 2-3 months, and then he's on to the next woman. A woman that he actually wants to be with, that he'll change his life for. He's not going to change his life for you because you look at him and that's all you care about. Right. They just care about whether he looks good, not whether he can help her pay bills. This woman got to go and get 2 jobs. She's going to school. She got to apply for loans to take care of his sorry ass and her children, and wonder why she's still right above the poverty line. Because they worry about the wrong things. They worry about the wrong things. You worry about whether he's tall, whether he looks like a basketball player, whether he gets a lot of girls. Why do you care if he gets a whole bunch of other girls? I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is go to your Facebook, go to your local Facebook. Just look at all the people you knew from high school. Look at their relationship. Look how much they struggling. And they're happy struggling. They taking pictures with these dudes, man. They taking pictures with these dudes, man. Happy to be with them. To show them off. You never show off what he does for you financially. But you just show off him because you're proud to be with somebody that's going to boost your self-esteem. Like these chicks that are overweight. They will date a guy just because he's skinny. And she wants to feel like she's with somebody of value because he's in shape and she's not. They're not concerned whether he's a good provider. They're not concerned whether he's going to be able to get her out of working herself into the ground and actually get her, into a better lifestyle. They don't care about that, man. They just care whether they're going to look good with them on social media. They care about what their friends going to say. And let me tell you something right now. If you are a woman who's overweight and you have a guy who keeps himself in shape, dresses nice, and he chooses to be with you, you got multiple kids, of course. He's with you because you can help take care of him. It's not love. Stop being delusional. It's not love. It's not love. Now, you do got guys that will go out here and they will chase the bigger girls, but in a lot of situations, these guys are just looking for a place to stay. They're looking for a woman that's going to take care of them. And you give them every reason to treat you any kind of way. I saw a video. There was this dude, right? He was arguing with this girl. Now, this is a big girl now. She was sitting in his car. He opened the door, right? He was arguing with her. He took off his belt. He beat this girl with this belt, right? He beat this girl with this belt, and then he closed the door, and then he walked away. And this was a big chick, and she was dating a guy that was a little bit on the slim side, right? What adult woman should be allowing a man to beat her with a belt, except for a low self-esteem heifer whose self-esteem comes from who she's dating. And I'm not talking about dating a guy who's financially successful, a guy who has built a life for himself. No, you just base it off of your attraction level to him. So you allow this guy to beat you with a belt? A dude that you're probably financially helping. Is this what it's come to? Is this where it come to? What's up, Paris? I see you. Make sure y'all like the stream. This is why I say, man, these women are screwed up. And they want to deny it. They want to pretend like what we're saying is not true, but the facts are out there. Just the things you allow to be done to you. Just so you can be a part of a dude's rotation. Is that what it is? Are y'all that desperate? Are y'all that desperate? Y'all that desperate to have somebody that you allow that to be done to you? You're just desperate to be with a guy that makes you feel good about yourself because of how they look physically? Is that the low bar you've set for yourself? And then you wonder why you're so miserable and you have depression and low self-esteem? It's just the things that you allow to be done to you and how you allow yourself to be taken advantage of. And then you look to everybody else to blame, man. No, y'all do this to yourselves, man. Y'all do this to yourselves, man. Y'all have to look yourselves in the mirror one day and you have to figure out, do I love myself? Because a lot of you don't love yourself. A lot of you hate yourself. And you need help. You really do. It's getting worse out here for y'all. These dudes know you got low self-esteem and they go at you to date you because they know that you're so desperate to feel attractive. You want to say, hey, look who I'm with. Somebody that I'm attracted to wants me. If that's how you feel, that's how your life is going to be, unfortunately. But that's, I guess that's where we are. But I just want y'all to understand that you have choices. If you choose to not work on yourself and work on your self-esteem, you're going to wind up in a lot of bad relationships with men who know that you have low self-esteem and they use that against you. A lot of these guys are very savvy when it comes to women. And instead of you running to social media with your ignorance and blaming people, you need to look at the fact that you're an easy mark because men can see your low self-esteem. And they know that all they have to do is look a certain way and you're gonna want to be with them. And you will do whatever it takes to be with them. Even get beat with a belt, be disrespected. You will allow this stuff to happen. But of course, it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault. It's everybody else's fault, Everybody else is to blame.
My female friend is waiting for someone who told her that he's going to do him when he comes home and still take care of him. No hope for women.
Wow. Really? Yeah, that's a very hopeless situation, man. If you're waiting on a guy to get out and he's already told you that he's going to do him, you need to listen to him. You're not going to change his mind. I don't care how good you think your sex is. It's not going to keep him from wanting to be with other women. A dude who's locked up is he wants to be out here screwing. He's not about to sit here and wife you up. Not everybody is Gucci Mane and Keisha Kior. Not every guy that gets out is going to be waiting for it. Is going to be want to just be with you. That's a pipe dream that a lot of these women believe. That's why they need to get off of Instagram and stop trying to have a love and hip hop relationship or Mendices and Yandy. You dudes are not, I'll tell you dudes, you heifers are not Yandy. Yandy is delusional to think that this guy loves her. Listen, Yandy loves Mandices a lot more than he loves her. He's with her because she works hard and she really helps him business-wise. You know, she's shown loyalty to him. But if you were to ask him, you know, he wouldn't do the same for her. He even said it. He would not do the same. Monica waiting on C Murder. She probably is. That's why she broke up with Shannon. That's a whole nother video. You chicks are delusional if you think these guys are going to get out of jail and they're just going to deal with you. Oh, no. They have a lot of female admirers. Corey Miller, you call C Murder. Corey Miller, he has a bunch of female admirers. You ain't the only one. You just the one dumb enough to throw your whole dating life away just for one guy who's incarcerated. But again, that's a choice that you made. That's a choice that you're going to have to live with. But yeah, man, y'all hold these guys down. And you dudes out, hey, let me tell you to you dudes that be trying to wife these girls up while you incarcerated. Let her go, man. You know damn well when you get out, you ain't just going to be looking for her. There's a lot of women that you're going to be trying to get with. This is the epitome of struggle love, people. Struggle love isn't dating a black man. Like these delusional, mentally unstable females will tell you on YouTube and other platforms. Because they date black men who are down extremely bad all the time, and they don't call that struggle love. They want to pick and choose what they think struggle love is. When struggle love is the exact situation they're in right now. That's the epitome of struggle love. They're struggle loving men that will never change. That's if they want those men to change. All right, people. I think I'm done ranting. I appreciate y'all being here on this late night edition of the show. Shout out to the people that super chatted. Join the channel too, because I do be putting up posts to the members, to the supporters. Also, make sure y'all check out the videos I posted on my Base Social Politics channel. Y'all should be subscribed over there. Subscribe to the Patreon. I'm not done with the Patreon. I'm posting. Not as frequently, but I'm still posting content to the Patreon. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are in the description. And I appreciate everybody being here, man. And we continue this conversation over on other platforms or in the comment section. All right. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll see y'all in the next one.